Hi guys, in today's video, you've seen it on the thumbnail, I'm going to be showing you guys how to easily get a certain specific type of, element of enhancement stones and familiars that you're going to need as a free-to-play player. Now what you want to do, first thing you got to do is go to the Evermore place. I don't know if it's a castle or anything, so I'm just going to say place. And then what you want to do is go to the conquest missions. Now these conquest missions, you get 3 of them daily. So you always want to choose the right type of equipment that you want as a free to play player. So let's just go to him. Okay, so once you're here, you go in with that certain character you have on and take a look. You can get the element enhancement stones for the leaf, element enhancement stones for the water, and then you've got also the enhancement stones for the armor. Why you would want to focus on these first before even the familiar materials, and as you can see there's no familiar materials here, but the reason why you want to focus on the enhancement stones first is because once you reach to the near the end game like I have, you're gonna have a lot of trouble enhancing your armor and your weapons. If you take a look at my weapons now, don't worry about the bow, guys. This is my ult. So take a look at these weapons here for my witch character. So I've got one that's enhanced to 14, another one to 14, 12, and they're gonna all require these type of materials. I think they're considered as tier 2 enhancement materials right here. Uncommon darkness weapon enhancements. These are very hard to get, and in order for you to get a lot of them, you're gonna want to farm the specific materials I just showed you now, the low grade ones, which is these. And once you get a lot of them, what you can do is go to the shop, go to the metal section, go to either purification or honor metals and exchange them for the ones that you need, which are up here. So this is an easy way as a free to play player to get these materials. Now, if let's just say one of your characters does not have any of these certain materials that you're after, so what you want to do then is just switch characters, which is what I'm about to do now. Choose another character, it could be anyone, and go back to the same place, and then you'll realize that the materials for this character are different to the character you just had previously. So you want to go to Conquest Missions, confirm. Just make our way to him now. As you can see, this one's got element darkness, element fire. It's got the familiar one too, element light, if you want to call it that. And then, yeah, if you don't like any of these and you're chasing a specific element, then just keep changing characters and you're bound to find the one that you want. Remember, you can only get 3 per day of these tickets right here. Now, another way I'm going to show you of getting more of these tickets, it is kind of grindy, but as a free-to-play player, if you're that into, progressing pretty quick and, you got nothing else to do, then what you want to do is farm filled monsters. So all these lands that you can go to have got filled monsters that you can farm. And if you take a look at them, they drop this for you. Torn Swift Solution Certificates. Now you need 300 of these. Okay, 300 of them to get. Wait, pretty sure it's 300. It's either 200 or 300. We'll check soon. But you would need, let's just say 200, 300 of them. And once you do have them, you can trade them in for Swift Solution certificates, and then you can use your Swift Solution certificates to trade in for Conquest certificates. If that makes sense. So once you grind any of these mobs out, you get the material that you need. Once you have enough, you can go to shop again, press shop again, and then go to basic shop, go to the adventure item section, and this is the Swift Solution certificate. See, you need 100 of them to get one of these. Once you have 3 of them, so I was right, it was 300. Once you have 3 of them, you can trade them in for this, for 1 conquest certificate. Yeah, they're pretty smart. Whatever they name, Netmarble, whatever they call the company, they're pretty smart at doing this because they know free-to-play players will be otherwise able to get a lot of enhancement stones, and so they just limited it to once per day. Because, well, it's not limited to 1 per day, but I mean, realistically, how many Swift certificates can you get in 1 day? 3 daily per account, 3 only. So let's just say you got none of these Swift Solution certificates, then you're gonna need to get 300 of the torn Swift solutions, and then trade them in for these certificates, and then trade in those 3 for the conquest certificate, just 1 per day. Because realistically, you're not gonna get more than that unless you do missions or whatever and get these materials to trade them in for this. But yeah, as I am currently level 71 on my main, I'm finding it really hard to progress in CP quick enough, and the only way to do that now is by using the enhancement stones that I can get by doing this method, which is the easiest way as a free-to-play player can do. So I suggest you take this information into consideration and start doing it, and focus on your main character's weapons and armor to enhance them, because that's how you're gonna eventually beat the end game. It's the easiest method, quickest method, and it will gain you a lot of CP in the long run. I hope this video was helpful. If you want to keep up to date with any of my videos on Ni no Kuni or whatever comes in the future, please subscribe, like the video, comment on it if you want. I will reply to it. I haven't got much followers, so I will be able to reply to any comments that you have. And until next time, guys, take it easy.